Oh.
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Well, the suggestion before the fight was the early rounds could be decisive, and it is quite clear the man. Wow, that's time in there, baby. Good win. We got that one.
I got it. You gotta keep your hands up. We can't get into those free jabs.
Okay.
La leyenda continúa. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Didn't think I'd ever have to make one of these videos, but it happens, I guess. This is still the best job in the world. Thank you all for the support. This was an amazing event, and I'll be back. No worries, cuz.
Your three judges in this fight from Belgium: Daniel Vandelay, from Mexico, Omar Mintoun, from the US, Mike.
Very impressive fight. Valiant effort by both guys. Nothing was left in the corners. Nothing was left in the gym.
Jake, you see, the problem with you, man, the reason why you lost is because you weren't drinking Prime, baby. I stay winning! I stay winning!
Jay got that one, you know what I mean? With that referee, that was an immature point cooking. I think Jay Paul needed that knockdown. What he had, I think that kind of evened it out. And I think he only gave it to Fury because of the point took it. That was an immature point. The referee's supposed to give him at least 3 warnings. He gave him no warnings. Get out of here.
So you feel then that Jake should have won?
Huh?
You feel that Jake should have won?
I think so. I think so. With the knockdown, I think he sealed it in. Because that point took him away. But it was a good scrap all the way through. You know what I mean? It was a good fight for Houston. To this day.
You want to see a rematch?
I was here.
So a reflection of my own performance versus him being, super outstanding. I couldn't get my momentum going like I wanted to, and I just felt kind of flat. He was exactly the fighter that I expected him to be. I think his combinations were the thing that were a bit more impressive. But more so, again, like, it was a reflection of my own performance. And
my prediction is, and I'm never wrong, Jake Paul, absolutely useless. He just got embarrassed. He got whooped. What was that? I've never seen anything so bad in my life. That was terrible. Take up dog.
The boxing world wasted no time responding on social media. Some voices in the community celebrated Jake Paul's crushing defeat, viewing it as long overdue. Others showed support, noting it was only the second loss of his career, his first coming after a high-profile win over Mike Tyson last November. Interestingly, Tyson himself was in attendance, seated ringside as the action unfolded.
I just had to call my boxing coach, man. I just had to talk to him, you know, because people are saying, look, Jake Paul's coach wrote me this morning because I post that silly script. And then it turns out that the script kind of looked close and they talking about the rematch already. And, you know,
Plenty of boxing icons and celebrities showed up to witness the showdown between Jake Paul and Julio Cesar Chavez. Among them was the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. He's often hailed as Mexico's greatest boxer, a man whose career stats remain unmatched by many of the sport's top names. Speaking to most valuable promotions, the 3-division world champ praised his son's dedication. I recently watched Junior train on 2 separate occasions, and he truly impressed me. I've never seen him this focused. Chavez Sr. didn't hold back in expressing his confidence in his son's preparation and his belief in Junior's chances.
Your dad the work day.
No sabíamos que que el papá tenía que hacer todo el palabrerío, que no sabía que era el día de traer el
But then again, you're nothing without your dad.
Pero tú
Nepo
eres
baby.
nadie sin tu papá.
You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Confundí que como le gustan los viejitos, creí que querían el padre.
You like old man, that's why I brought him, because maybe you like my dad.
I told him, if he keeps up this level of training, I'm certain he'll beat Jake, said the Mexican icon, boiling down his faith in his son's skills into one powerful statement. Chavez Sr.'s confidence in Junior's chances against the problem child couldn't be clearer. That said, Chavez Jr.'s path in boxing has been far from smooth. His journey has been marred by controversies ranging from failed drug tests and stints in rehab to a short period behind bars. For the last few years, his career has been defined more by setbacks than success. Now at 39, his return to the ring has raised plenty of eyebrows. But with his legendary father backing him so strongly, few would dare to challenge that belief.
So before, you told me in the face-off, you gave Jake a 3 because you're going to knock him out in 3. Is that what you told me?
He told me 3.
He told you 3?
Yeah, so I say, why 3? Because you have only condition for 2 rounds. So after that, I take care of you.
And how was the event today? It was a lot of trash talk, your dad, him, you, him.
A lot of trash, but it's like serious business. You know, it's a fight.
On the opposite side of the ring stands Jake Paul, a figure as polarizing as he is headline-worthy. With an 11-1 record, he's managed to carve out a real place in the combat sports landscape. Despite coming from a background far outside traditional boxing, Paul's unorthodox rise has disrupted the status quo, earning both praise and skepticism. While many still question the legitimacy of his opponents, his wins over MMA legends like Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, and Nate Diaz have kept fans intrigued. However, critics argue he's yet to face a seasoned, prime-time boxer. His lone loss came in 2023. A narrow split decision against Tommy Furia, legitimate boxer and younger sibling of heavyweight champ Tyson Fury. Jake had long pursued a blockbuster clash with Canelo Alvarez. But when that didn't pan out, he set his sights on Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., name that carries boxing royalty. Even if recent performances haven't lived up to that legacy.
So before, you told me in the face-off, you gave Jake a 3 because you're going to knock him out in 3. Is that what you told me?
He told me 3.
He told you 3?
Yeah, so I say, why 3? Because you have only condition for 2 rounds. So after that, I take care of you.
And how was the event today? It was a lot of trash talk, your dad, him, you, him.
A lot of trash, but it's like serious business. You know, it's a fight thing.
While Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. now seems fully behind his son, just days ago, he wasn't shy about voicing some doubts. The boxing legend recently issued a public warning to Chavez Jr., highlighting potential pitfalls in the matchup against Jake Paul. In a refreshingly honest take, the 62-year-old reflected on both his growing optimism and underlying concerns. It's not about power or toughness. He's got those, Chavez Sr. noted. The problem is his output and stamina. In boxing, volume refers to how many punches a fighter throws throughout a fight, an essential factor in setting the pace and winning rounds. Despite his natural ability, Chavez Jr. has long drawn criticism for his low punch count and sluggish pace in the ring. It's that very lack of consistent activity that could pose a real risk when facing someone with Jake Paul's pressure and energy.
Contento, la verdad, porque es una oportunidad muy buena para mi hijo y vamos a ganarle a Jake Paul.
Obviously, he's excited, happy for his son to be a great fight, and obviously he thinks Junior is gonna win that fight.
How good do you think Jake Paul is as a boxer?
¿Cómo crees que Jake Paul es de boxeador?
Bueno, es un youtuber que ha ido.
Chavez Jr.'s lack of aggression has been a recurring issue, and even his father acknowledged it. Chavez Sr. revealed he's urged his son to come out swinging to push for an early finish rather than letting the fight drag on. This, he emphasized, isn't just another match. It could be a defining moment in his son's troubled career. He's had plenty of chances, the boxing icon admitted. But to me, this is his second to last. The final one comes when you hang up the gloves for good. Now 39, far removed from his prime, Chavez Jr. finds himself at a career crossroads. This fight may very well decide whether he continues competing or walks away. For Chavez Sr., it's no longer just about the win, it's about reclaiming lost discipline. It's preserving his son's health, and maybe finally bringing closure to a career that's been equal parts potential and turmoil.
Agarrando experiencia, boxeador. Pues para mí no sabe mucho de boxeo, pero es un boxeador fuerte que está aprendiendo.
Obviously, he's a YouTuber that he started learning about boxing. The continuous fights that he has, it's, had the basics, but he's a strong guy.
At the heart of this matchup, it's not just about who gets their hand raised. It's a battle between legacy and legitimacy, between the grit of old-school boxing and the flash of modern fame. But more than anything, it's about a father placing his trust in what could be his son's final shot at redemption. That's it for now. For all the latest stories, highlights, and behind-the-scenes moments from the world of boxing, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay sharp and stay tuned.